All right. Hey, hey, hey. Hopefully we're good to go. Oh boy. That's not looking good. Where's the video at? There it is. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Good Lord, I need to make sure everything is good to go. Welcome to the live show. It's Wednesday. I said I'd be back Wednesday. I'm back. And I hope you guys are having a great day. Hopefully you'll come and rock with me on this thing. And let's debate. Let's chop it up. Let's kick the bobo, so to speak. It's only a saying. Yeah, man. It's been a busy couple of days, these last couple of days, trying to get prepared for going out of town. I was supposed to be leaving first thing in the morning, going down to Florida. And now all of that has changed. Yeah, unfortunately, all of that has changed. We got some bad weather coming in this weekend. And that was part of the reason why we decided to change the plans. And second of all, the weather down in Florida is going to be shit. It's going to be 40 degrees and raining. And we were like, you know what? You can't do that. Casey, what's going on? Shout out to you. Chad, what's going on with you? Ricky, what's going on? Krabby Herman, hey, what's going on? The analyst, the unholy one is here. Is that you? That's not you, is it? Yeah, that's not you. I was looking for somebody with a username, the unholy one. They had made a comment about something. Maybe it was about doing a mental health video. And I was like, you know what? For you, that's an awesome idea. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to incorporate your username. And I did. I did do that. Let me go see if I can check that out, as a matter of fact. Let me see if I can check that out real quick. Bear with me. Shout out to anybody coming up in here. All right. Hopefully this won't be too loud. We'll go ahead and pause it. I don't need to hear it. Yeah, I said, I pinned a comment. I said, is there an unholy one in the house? An unholy one. Anyone in here named Unholy One? I made this for you. Sadly enough, Unholy One will probably never see that video. Sadly enough. Made a whole video for him. A whole felon made a whole video. Clyde, what's going on? Shout out to Arkansas, man. What's going on with you? Joey, what's going on? Hope all is well. All is well, man. Hope all is well with you as well. Red Eye, what's going on? Ma, what's going on? Just got done watching the new APS video. Bring the character back. Bring the character Tater back. Yes. We should have a little powwow between all of them. That would be great. Could be something. Could be something to that. Anyways, hope you guys are having a great day. A lot of things to share with you guys. First of all, I don't have a video for Joe Does Stuff. I filmed a bunch. I filmed a vlog today. I filmed another video, a house reaction video today. That was for Joe Does Stuff. And then I was like, man, fuck it, because I'm probably going to end up talking about everything that I was talking about in the vlog on the live show. So there's that. We will have some videos returning. Joe will be doing things. I'm just not doing anything currently at the moment except for filming for After Prison Show and shooting the shit with y'all, which I really like to do. Peekaboo, what's up in Minnesota? Shout out to you. Analyst, shout out to you again. Joe Blow, touch him 2 times, Tommy. Yeah, he's probably not going to make a comeback. NTL Vlogs, what's going on? Long time, man. Yeah, so a lot of things going on. Where do I even begin? So Flip 3 is so close to being finalized. Everything's so close to being done there. However, we still have the biggest thing yet to do. It's crazy when you sell a house, buy a house. The levels to that shit, the things that have to happen, and they have to happen in a certain order, and it just seems like that order is ass backwards. If you ask me, whether you're buying or selling a house, the steps go as followed. People come and look at the house, or you go and look at the house. You like the house. You make an offer on the house. You negotiate, whether you're going to offer full price, over full price, less than full price, and then you negotiate closing costs. I'm not going to pay closing costs. I'm going to pay whatever. So you go through the offer stage, right? And if you make it through the offer stage, well, then you end up in the octagon. And I was trying to do something there, but it wasn't really working. You go through the offer stage, then you go through the home inspection is next. home inspection for informational purposes, or home inspection to legitimately see what's going on with the house and is there things that need to be corrected. If there are things that need to be corrected or the things that you want corrected, you ask for those. You create the picker list or whatever. Or sometimes you'll just say, you know what, it's really not that big of a deal. It's 27 things on the list, but really, most all of these things are not that big of a deal. We're not going to ask for anything. Whether you do or you don't, you go through the inspection phase, right? Once the inspection phase is over with, you feel like, my God, you've done so much already and you're not even halfway through. Because then you still have to deal with the appraisal. Now, you figure when you start this whole process and you're looking at the house, making an offer on the house, it just makes more sense to me that the appraisal would be the first thing that happens. But it's not. It's the last thing that happens. And what's so crazy about that is if the appraisal comes in anything crazy, meaning low, well, then that changes the dynamic of everything, right? Now, mind you, when we put Flip 3 up for sale, we had an ambitious number with that sales price, $256. I think that's a very fair price. I think that's a very comparable price to other houses that have sold similar, right? However, that means nothing because it still has to pass the appraisal, which is such a crazy thing. Such a crazy thing. Oh, God, I got this laptop. I can close it for the time being. I've only got the laptop for my dual monitor. So if you guys can hear that thing humming in the background, I apologize for that. But what's crazy to me about an appraisal is how you going to tell me, right, that one man or woman can be the determining factor for what that house is worth. Because what you're telling me with that is if it's up to one man or one woman, really, even though that person is an experienced person probably, or a professional probably, it still seems quite like an opinion, right? Because that man has to think to himself what he sees as value or what he sees as not value. Neighborhoods, all of the factors that play into it. Neighborhood condition of the house, what's wrong with the house, those type of things. And Andrea, shout out to you. A very special shout out to you. I see all the comments you put on the videos. I just want to let you know I see those, and I really appreciate having you rock with me. That's really awesome. I'm talking about house appraisals and how Flip 3 is about to go through that very soon. It's been, the appraisal has been ordered. I don't know when it's going to happen. I just know it's in the works. And what I'm talking about is how can one person be the gospel in terms of what a house is worth? Now, there are things that can happen. Let's say the appraisal comes in and it's low. Like super low, crazy low, like unbelievably low. For whatever reason, that's the opinion of this appraiser. In some cases, luckily in our case, we are unlucky in some regards and we're lucky in this regard that in our case, because of the type of loan that we're dealing with our buyer, we can ask for we can submit some kind of a rebuttal, right? Like, hey, look, we think your appraiser's, off a little bit. And here's why. And then we can provide our comps. And maybe that helps or maybe that doesn't. But in this particular case with this particular loan, we are able to combat against any potential crazy appraisal if that were to happen. Now, it's not a guarantee that happens. I mean, this guy or girl or woman could come in here and give us a fair assessment. You got the house listed for $256. You know what? I can see that. Or you got the house listed for $256. The number I'm coming up with is, $249. Hey, I can't argue with that. But if you come in and you tell me anything crazier, too crazy, well, I'm going to have a real issue with that. I share all of that with you guys. Jesse, what's going on with you, man? Never catch you live. Hope all is going well for you, bud. Definitely is, man. Hope all is going well for you as well. Barbara, what's going on? Nice to see you. Joe Love from Tennessee. Thank you for being up in here. Carlos, thank you for smashing that like button. Kathleen, what's going on? Happy Wednesday, Joe and fans. Shout out to you guys. Dope boys, what's going on? Yeah, nasty business. What's up, Joe? Well done on finishing the flip. Should be proud of yourself. Thank you, man. Definitely proud that thing is done. And looking forward to what's coming next. More flips. So, folks, listen. You're about to get the gold. Thank you for the 70 cents. Rocking with you on APS since 2016. AGT, WNC. Shout out to you, brother. Thank you, man. I say all of that to say this like a prison counselor used to say that used to annoy the shit out of me. If you like it, I love it. Ireland, what's going on with you, William? I see you right there. My wife tells me that if I had, what does she say? She says, if you didn't have bad luck, you'd have no luck at all. Right? That's another saying that I fucking can't stand. If you didn't have bad luck, you'd have no luck at all. Peekaboo, do you need any mods? I probably do. But it doesn't look like I do right this second. Sometimes I do. Sometimes it gets a little overwhelming on me. But I'm good right now, and I appreciate if you want to be a mod. We'll have a little... I got to figure out how to even make that possible. Anyways, check this out. So don't give me the bad news first. Build me up before you tear me down, right? Give me the good news first. They said, well, the good news is the appraisal has been ordered. It's coming. We don't know when. We don't know where. It's not today. It's not tomorrow. But I'm going to kill you. Oh, Rick Grimes. God, I miss him in The Walking Dead. Jeremy, shout out to you, brother. Thank you very much right there. So they said the good news is the appraisal has been ordered. I said, well, shit. I mean, I don't think anything... I hope everything is working out correctly. You guys let me know if you're having any issues. And why is that? Oh, shit. Hold on. That is so dark. Had to turn the light on. Sorry about that. You guys let me know if it's telling me that there could be an error, and I hope that that's not the case. Hopefully that's going to buff out. So they tell me the good news is the appraisal's been ordered. They said the bad news, they said we've dealt with this person before, and allegedly it didn't go so well. Didn't go so well. Allegedly, the dude is not a fan. Oh, now it says excellent condition. Good deal. Allegedly, dude's not a fan of flips. And he's even made comments saying, damn it, I can't remember what they told me. They quoted him as saying something, and they were trying to get him to not do this appraisal because of this quote, like, oh my God, this is a flip. Like, I can't believe people think that they can buy a house for this amount of money and then turn around and resell it a couple of months later for more money. I think that was the quote, right? Not really talking about like the quality of work or something, but really just having a biased opinion toward flips, right? And who knows? The dude's an appraiser. He's probably appraised 1,000 houses, maybe even more than that. He's probably seen some fucked up stuff, right? You got to imagine he probably has. But don't judge my house that you're going to walk into and automatically know that it's a flip because you're going to see the tax records. You're going to know I just bought the house 6 months ago, and you're going to be like, oh, it's a flip, and you're going to tear me apart. And what they said is, in the last time that they dealt with this dude is worse than a home than a home inspector. This dude goes and does his own home inspection, as they should. As you should, but you're not a home inspector. You're an appraiser, okay? You're a dollar sign, not a wrench sign, not a wrench emoji. So nonetheless, this should be fun. I don't think I've dealt with, and I've only done 3 houses, and I don't know because I've never, they've definitely never told me this before, but I don't think that I've had an appraiser come in with a preconceived notion of, oh my God, this is a flip. So we'll see how it goes. I'm hoping for the best. I mean, we'll see how it goes. And the good news is if it does go crazy, well, two things can happen. We can rebuttal it, and if that goes nowhere, then we pull out of the deal and we start all over again. How crazy would that be? Hopefully that's not going to be the case. Maya says pay him off. Absolutely. Come on. Come on now. I heard a story about a story, and I can't go too further with that. So let me share that with you to go to another point. I mentioned this in another video. I can't remember what the video was, but I had said, because somebody said, Joe, why didn't you do your own inspection on the house? When I went through the first inspection and there were issues, and then the second inspection, and 27 things popped up. Somebody made a comment and said, Joe, you should have done your own inspection. And my rebuttal to that was, well, why would I? Why am I going to spend $500 to do an inspection when the buyer has to do an inspection? Their bank is going to make them do an inspection. And it's going to be pointless if I do the inspection, because no matter what my inspection says, yep, I got a clean bill of health right here. Clean bill of health. Well, that's not going to mean shit if their inspector comes in and says something different. Who are they going to believe? My inspection as the seller or their inspection as the buyer, right? I share all that to share this. What if I would have done my own appraisal? Because I've definitely thought about doing that on a number of different ventures. Do your own appraisal, right? You get into a situation where you become informed that, hey, look, the appraiser coming in, he's a tough guy. He's tough, right? He's not going to want to hear that shit. Hey, how you doing? Shut the fuck up. I'm the appraiser. Okay. Pleasure to meet you too as well, sir. Would you like a cup of coffee? Maybe a fucking tampon? Like, I don't know what you need right here, but let me, entertain you with the fact that I have saved you the trouble. No, take it. Take a look at it with your laser eyes. Yeah, it's an appraisal. I got an appraisal done, so I figured, you know what? You're probably busy enough. A cup of coffee or a tampon. That was good. That was good. Timothy, shout out to you. What's going on, Joe? Shout out to West Virginia. Yeah, man, shout out, man. You guys are close. Probably getting snow. Probably got some snow. Yeah. Anyways. Thomas, shout out to you, man. Thank you for the kind words right there. Rich boy, hey, Joe, keep up the awesome work in the videos. You're really an inspiration to keep my head above water and to keep going. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Keep doing the right thing. Keep striving forward no matter what. Let me really motivate you. Let me really motivate, because I need to motivate you to motivate myself. Like, I need motivation a lot of times. It's, not every day is a fun one, that's for sure. No matter if it's you or me we're talking about here. And just know you can always do better, so long as you don't ever give up. That's all it's about right there. Kendall says, fire the entire appraisal board. You better bet it like the parole board. Shit getting wild. Shit getting wild with these politics. They really are. North Carolina, what's going on? Tony says, anyone hate watching Joey? Why would anybody be in here who does, unless you do, and you're in here hoping that you're not alone? You're probably not, though. John, shout out to you and to Journey as well. Is it crazy that I'm almost 40 and all I listen to now is like old 80s and 90s music? That's all I listen to. I don't want to hear fucking nothing else. I don't want to hear no fucking Neil Young. Politics, right? Is it Neil Young? It is Neil Young. Anyway, so we'll see how this whole story plays out. And one thing's for certain, only time will tell. Only time will tell. Shout out to you, IG. I don't know your username. Your wife is a smart person. We use that saying here in the South a lot. Oh, talking about if you had no luck, if you didn't have bad luck, you'd have no luck at all. Yeah. Yeah, refresh the mesh. What's going on? Joe, why did you buy the crypto spike? I didn't buy the crypto spike. I didn't, what? Tony, you are alone. You're a lonely person. And now you'll never get a chance to have a voice. I've just treated you like Mr. Anderson in The Matrix. I just straight took your mouth away. What'd that mouth do, Tony? Nothing here. See, I don't need moderators. I can do it myself. Sometimes. All right, anyways, moving on. So that's not the only excitement going on. I guess I should move on to the next bit of excitement. I was going to save this, and I actually started talking about this in a video that I was filming today that I'm just going to talk about instead. And here's something interesting. I've mentioned how we're going to be doing Flip 4. That's guaranteed to be coming. And more. I think I've been talking about that, right? Flip 4 and more. Well, to expound upon that, my mentor, great guy, been doing houses for a long time. And he flips, houses that are a hell of a lot more money than the shit that's going on down here in my area. But talking with this guy quite often, he has become very interested in coming down here to get involved in some houses. So I'm currently actually quite a bit, what's the word? Aggressively searching for houses. And as a matter of fact, I'd like to share one with you right now that I thought was the tick. Actually, there's a couple. I can share a couple with you. There was 3 today that I thought were going to be the deal. So the game plan is I'm going to find this guy houses. He's going to buy these houses. He's going to flip these houses. Maybe I help him with those flips or help him with logistics because he doesn't know this area. I do. I can tell him where we get dumpsters. I can tell him, where we can get certain materials for cheaper than Home Depot or Lowe's, like things like siding or shingles if need be. But we're really not looking for that. Ultimately, as a flipper, you're looking for the cosmetic lipstick. You're looking for the pig that all you got to do is put some lipstick on that pig. That's what you're looking for. Sam, what's going on? Hey, long time, Sam. What's going on with you? Shout out to you, man. It's been a while. Like old Hoobastank would say. I'm kidding. It was stained. And also Joshua Morgan, what's going on, brother? Joshua says he's going to come take all the houses. I hope he does. I don't care. I mean, I want him to come take all the houses. So basically the way that this goes is you got to have a guy. Like you got to have a guy, a partner, an investor, somebody. You got to have somebody. And I ain't got nobody. I go to these auctions. I see these guys. Some of them are like fucking teenagers sitting there with their freaking Bluetooth in. They're on the phone, listening to the auction, talking to their investors. Analyst, shout out to you. T6 Beats, what's going on? Which the analyst says, Joe, did you guys ever consider breeding Louie and Lucy? Have you looked into NFTs with your art? NFTs, I don't know shit about them. I'd like to get into it. And in terms of Louie and Lucy, they're 2 totally different breeds. And Lucy's spaded. Louie still got his balls. And that dog humps my arm every single chance he gets. And every time I tell him, I'm like, Louie, stop. I let you keep them joints. I did you a solid. Go hump the chair or something. Like, let my arm lift. But no, we should have, though. We should have. They probably would have had beautiful, beautiful puppies. T6 Beat says, the missus says that she loves how you went from renting cars to cleaning buildings to flipping houses. She loves the evolution of your show. Hey, T6, shout out to you and to yours. Thank you so much. Andrea says, don't do it, Joe. You're going to get screwed. You're too nice, Home Slice. Look, it's a situation that, there could be, room to, not room, but there's going to be, look, with anything, you got to take a risk. It's a risk for this guy to come down here and let me say, hey, look, I think this is a good house for you to buy to make a profit off of. That's a risk. And of course, this is a tit for tat type of an operation. I'm not doing this for free. And I'm not saying that like I need, but ultimately we've got a little bit of an understanding on how this is going to work. And I think it's going to be a great arrangement. I'm going to find him houses. I could care less about any particular house. Whatever house that I end up getting that I think for myself is a good flip, ultimately I'm going to take the proper care and time to make sure that I do a great job on that house, the best job that I possibly can. But in terms of like, if he ends up with a house that maybe I was like, damn, I kind of would have liked that, I don't really care. It's just a house. In my opinion, in this, it's only business, Georgie. It's only business. It really is. And for me, it's a great opportunity to see a couple of things. Can I find houses? Right? Here's a guy who's willing to take a chance in a totally alien area, alien to him. And I'm honored to have that opportunity. But getting back to the auction real quick, I was going somewhere with the skit. White boy, what's going on? I was going somewhere with the skit. I'm Louis Fifi. I am. That dog humps my arm so much and will look you in the eyes while he's doing it too. And I'm like, Louis. I'll never forget when we were taking Lucy to get spaded because she was too young. She was only like a year old or maybe a little bit less. I can't remember when we got her spaded. We got her spaded when she was supposed to get spaded, but you had to get her spaded. It was either get her spaded and get him neutered or get him neutered and keep her fine. But we had to because she was too young, and if she would have ended up pregnant, that would have been a bad situation for her. It could have killed her. And, yeah, man, shout out to Louis. He be letting them joints just swing, too. He will look you in the eyes with them. But look, let me get back to my conversation about going to the auction, right? I've only been to one courthouse steps auction. Over one house. It was a fucking feeding frenzy. I shared it in a video a long time ago. But, you know, you go there, and the first thing I'm trying to do is I'm trying to meet people. I'm like, damn, look at these young-ass motherfuckers. Like, dude, like 16 years old. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Pharrell's, like, you know, brother or some shit? Like, what the hell? But turns out, I was trying to make sure I didn't say nothing fucking crazy right there. Like, Pharrell's brother? Okay, check. Turns out, these guys were just the runners. The squad, hey, what you need? I'll be right back. And then they hit up the dope man. You know, it's you gotta use the old wire terminology sometimes. I'm okay being the runner. I'm okay with that. So you would be at the auction. They got their Bluetooths in, right? And they're like, yeah, the house is going for 72 right now. 72.5. 400,000. Oh wait, that's not what you said. I laugh and I'm the only one in the room. I'm talking to the corner of the fucking wall. Hey now, I'm highly honored and excited and humbled and all that good jazz for this opportunity. This is the opportunity that I've wanted for so long. There's other people I know who do flips. And they got friends in the business, investors, partners, people that they can. And don't get me wrong, when I made that first video saying that I was broke the first time, I had like 4 people reach out to me. He was one of them, my mentor. John Chapman was the second one. A fan was the third one. And I think that was it. There was only 3. And all of them people were like, Joe, I got you. I got you. Because I see what you do and I see your passion for this. See, when you're passionate about something, and I don't want that to take because just because you're passionate about something doesn't mean shit. I mean, you could still do a belly flop with it. So, you know. Skip Breezy, shout out to you. You're flipping bricks. I guess you're a brick mason, if that's what you want to call it. I got you 6. Shout out to you. Derek, what's going on with you, brother? Hope you're doing better, man. Hey, brother, glad to see you on the Bobo. It's called the live show now. We can't call it the Bobo. There's things that we did on the Bobo that we will never do here. I don't know what those are. Hope all is great with you and your wife. That mental health video was golden today. Timothy Adams. I be making that shit up as I go. There are so many fucking videos that I've done like that I'll be sharing all of them. I got a commissary one I just did. Oh my God. Imagine a prison commissary video put into a blender with an OnlyFans video. That's what's coming. But shout out to you, Derek. Hope you're doing better, brother. Brian Rainey, special shout out to you as well. Almost everyone at the auction here are young, stand inside for the real bidders. You're absolutely right. If you've got the money, you don't go to the auctions. You send somebody, because you're probably busy. You're probably doing boss shit. You know what I mean? Just seems to be the way it would be. Rob Smith's Get Out of Here. Where's Rob Smith at? Prison Facts. Hey, Joe, you think someone who did time at Red Onion can make it at Indian Creek? That's a really good question. I thought that was going to be like some wild stuff at first, but no, that's a really good question. I don't know. And I don't mean like somebody from Red Onion couldn't survive a level 2, but they might not be able to. Red Onion is the maximum security prison of Virginia. It is the Alcatraz of the Rockies here in Virginia. The ADX Florence Alcatraz of the Rockies here in Virginia. It's the highest level penitentiary we got. It's reserved for the worst of the worst to spend. Fuck a 23-1 on lockdown. No diss to Josh. Literally, Red Onion is 23-1. Forget just being locked down for 23 hours a day at Red Onion. You're locked down for years at Red Onion. Decades at Red. You've killed people in prison being at Red Onion. What's his name? Robert Gleason. The baddest dude there ever was in the state of Virginia. Killed another prisoner at Red Onion. So for me to sit here and say, could a prisoner from Red Onion last at Indian Creek? No. Hell no. Running around with the likes of people like me, laughing and giggling and carrying on like Stewart from Mad TV. Look at what I can do. Thinking that prison is a big fucking joke. And you just came from The Rock? A VA? Nah, you ain't gonna make it, Stick. You ain't gonna make it. So I hope that answers your question. I'm actually gonna cut that. That's a video right there. That's a video. Yeah, the guy killed the other guy in the dog cage. There's an interview on YouTube. If you have not seen that police interrogation of Robert Gleason after that situation took place in the dog cage, you really ought to check that out. That's a very, very wild interview. I was supposed to be showing a house. Sam says, how are you enjoying being free after 6 years straight? I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. It's tough, though. I ain't gonna lie. It's tough. Sometimes the free world's just as stressful, if not more stressful, than being locked up. In prison, you ain't got no responsibilities. The only responsibility you got is staying alive. And a lot of times, especially at a level 2, that's really not that hard. If you were at somewhere like Red Onion, yeah, that's probably, a lot easier said than done. But in prison, I mean, what you really got to do? Stay alive, make a phone call. Did you send that? Order commissary. Make sure you get your bubble sheet in on time. Make sure you don't miss the game. Make sure you don't miss your show. Shoot the shit, kick the bobo, play some sports. Out here, man, you got some real shit going on. You got some real shit going on. Christina says that guy was crazy. How could he talk the guy into letting him do it? He talked him into letting him do it because he was telling him he was making a necklace for him. He needed to measure his neck. I don't know if he knew who Robert Gleason was prior to that. Robert Gleason couldn't stand the guy. He said the dude was annoying, or he knew the guy, or he was a snitch. I can't remember what the situation was. Robert Gleason wanted this guy dead. And that was the way that he went about doing it. Where's he at? I can't even see him. Oh, right. Oh, yeah. I see you. Oh, I've taken your mouth away as well. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Did I do it? I got the right guy, right? It is what it is. It's only words. It's only words. It's for your own good, Georgie. It's for your own good. Christina says, no, he knew how he was. Well, then that makes it even more insane. That just means that that guy was just that conniving, right? I'm not going to kill you. Come here, let me measure your neck. Let me get your neck measured for this rosary. Hey, speaking of which, real quick, while it's on my mind, I mentioned rosary. It came to mind the interview that I did on After Prison Show yesterday with Double Man, Ronnie Chase. Such a live wire type of a dude. But, and you know, a lot of people had mixed opinions about that. Here's a dude who was smoking while doing the live stream. While doing the interview. Hey, look, to each their own. To be honest, I'm kind of looking for the more crazier things. You know, it just kind of lucked up that that's how that went. But after the fact, I was like, yo, this shit was kind of like off the chain. I didn't know what to expect going into it. I didn't know what to expect while doing the interview. And it was still good to be able to try to circle the wagons and get back to some kind of a common ground, trying to motivate the dude to do better. I share all of that with you because there were a lot of people who offered a lot of support for this guy. And I talked with him through Messenger today a little bit, and he was, blown away by the fact that, so many people had so many good things to say about him. And I will look for, and he got a job. He did get a job. So good for him for that. I'll be looking forward to doing a follow-up with him. And yeah, and I hope he starts a YouTube channel. A lot of people said they want to see him do videos, so that would be cool. Prison Facts, how many times a day do you have to correct your thoughts so that you don't go back to prison? I mean, not many. It's not like I'm thinking about doing the wrong thing. But I think about things, you know what I think worries me the most? And I hate this. This is going to sound so crazy. God, this is going to sound so crazy. I think one of the things I fear the most is the uncontrollable, right? Like, for example, I drive very, very fast all the time. Even when the police are around. Today on the interstate, as a matter of fact, I'm on the interstate, a city cop getting on the interstate. I know where he's getting off. I know where he's going. He's going to the police station. He's got to get off the same place I'm getting off because I'm going, you know, my house is not far from the police station. And I'm like, I don't even care this dude's here. Like, I'm going 80. And I know, and I'm thinking, well, I don't think he can pull me over. He's only a city cop. You know, he's not the state police. We're on an interstate. But I have seen these city cops with people pulled over on the interstate. So I don't know what the deal is with that. Maybe it's something that happened prior to the interstate, then they end up on the interstate. The thing that scares me the most, it's not worrying about me doing something crazy. It's me worrying about me doing something crazy that I don't see coming, right? Like driving, for example. Like maybe somebody jumps out in the middle of the road, or I get in a car accident and, you know, God forbid the worst happens. Sometimes I think about it. Sometimes I will actually visualize something like that happening while I'm driving. And I still don't slow down. So that's pretty fucking crazy. That was pretty crazy. All right, anyways, I gotta get to this house, man. I really want to show you this house that I thought was the one and why it ended up not being that. So let me go to, I know I got pulled up here. Ugh. Yeah. I'm moving the mouse over like to the laptop, like I can actually control the laptop from here. That was crazy. Go to my channel. Oh, we're live. Hey, shout out to, well, the fact that we got an ad on this thing, first of all, but shout out to the 289 watching this thing, man. I appreciate you guys being up in here. I'm only doing this so I can see the comments as I'm doing this. Oh, I got to turn it down. That's what it is. All right, turn it down. Pin chat, got it. Bet, now I can see the comments a lot better. Blake says, don't visualize negative stuff ever. That's how you manifest those thoughts into reality, probably. Variety TV says, a cop on the interstate. A cop is not a cop on the interstate. Jurisdiction. Smart guy. Jurisdiction. It's been rumored that a city cop don't got the jurisdiction, the authorization to pull you over on the interstate. That's the state police job. So you got a city cop, and then you got the state police. But I kind of tested that theory today. I was going 80 and I had to switch lanes, and I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to use my blinker. And sure shit, dude didn't even fuck with me. He was probably watching somebody else who was shooting dope in the car, but that's none of my business. All right, where the fuck is this house at? That's not. And you know what? Sometimes I think to myself, you know what? If you're driving so fast, not using blinkers, and they see you doing that shit, and then they think that you're doing it in front of them, they're not going to pull you over, because they're going to be like, that's a bad motherfucker. No, he ain't doing shit wrong. No, there ain't no gun in that car driving like that. See, it's when you're driving like this, hitting that motherfucking, that pinky finger teacup blinker. Woo! You're getting pulled over. Blue Raiden says, rumor is wrong, Joe, LOL. Well, like I said, I mean, it's just something I heard. I didn't say it was the gospel. But thank you, though, because now I know better. And now, if I see a city cop on the interstate, I'll probably still speed and be like, I bet you won't pull me over. Not with this camera in the car. Pull me. I can't believe you pulled me. I'm going to hit, boy. I can't say what I wanted to say. I can't say what I wanted to say. Boy, I'm going to hit the Kyle Rittenhouse in the courtroom on that joke. Sorry. That shit was kind of funny, though. All right, anyways, enough about all that, man. As long as the cop has a uniform on, they can arrest you or ticket you. Huh? Maybe. All right, so boom. Let me show you all this house real quick, and let's switch gears for a moment. Screen. Bing! So this was the one that I thought was the ticket right here, folks. This is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath. I know that I don't even need the ad up because I've looked at this house. I've researched this house. I've been hitting the fucking blind fury on this house all day today. I'm waiting for the chat to catch up. Jersey City probably at the end of the shift didn't want to do the paperwork. Yeah, Brian Rainey, you get it. You got it. Yeah. I thought that shit was kind of. Joe gets his ass kicked. You know who I am? Do you know who you just pulled over? Shit, I forgot. I don't even got a freaking video up. Hold on. Sorry. I at least need to be in the shot. Here I am. That's right. Sorry about that, y'all. And let me play this so I can keep up. This joint's going to be like some Matrix shit right here, because if you can see what's on my computer screen, which you probably can't right this second, you'll see the delay. That's how far behind this shit is, if there is a delay. All right. Partner says it don't look bad. Like people are still living in it. Yeah, somebody is still living. This is not a foreclosure. This is just a house for sale. So this is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 1,000 square feet, and has a big-ass garage. It's in a whole nother city, a city that I'm very familiar with, a city that has been renovated. It's in Norfolk. That's close to me. That's one city away. A very bustling city when it comes to flips, right? So 1,000 square feet for this 2-bedroom, 1-bath at that. Now, before we go any further, we can go back and we can look at a couple of things. So they want $86,000 for this house. I was ready to buy this for my guy today. Let's get this deal done. I wanted to get this house. Before we go any further with how that turned out, We can even look at the street view to drag this out a little bit longer. A couple of downsides to this house. This road is a very, very busy road. So this house is literally right here off of that main road, but right next to it, brand new house, you know, right across the street, brand new house. It's a very nice little area to live in, minus the fact that there's a lot of fast traffic right there in front of this house. I thought this was the perfect house for my guy, for my mentor. And I told him about this house. He was all about it. I showed him this house. He was all about it. We were moving forward on this house today. I put the ball in motion. More coming on that in just a minute. But let's go back to the pictures of this thing. So we don't got to do shit with the exterior of it. It looks good. I mean, maybe we paint that white. Maybe we metal coil wrap this shit. Really lipstick at this point. Inside, this house is very congested. This is way too small of a house for the amount of shit that these people have. But even with that, the house looks nice on the inside, right? This thing looks very, very nice. You can tell that the person who lives here or whoever lives here, you know, they care about their house. They've taken care of this thing, right? Beautiful house. It's got a fireplace. I think the fireplace even works, right? But there is, you know, some shit that definitely has to get addressed in this house. We're going to get to that. So again, here's the living room, decent little living area, 1,000 square feet for a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house. You've got a lot of room in that house. The 2-bedroom, 1-bath houses that I started out doing were 700 square feet. This thing's got an extra 300 square feet in it, and that's going to come in handy. We're going to need that. Kitchen, don't look too bad. I don't know what's going on with this back door and what kind of evil spirits you're trying to keep out of this thing. But to be honest, it doesn't look too bad. It looks like you need some paint on the ceilings. We can paint these cabinets, unless they're stained, and that's never going to fly. But really, upgrade your appliances. Figure this situation out right here. You got a water heater right next to a deep freezer. Let's get rid of the deep freezer. Put a double door French door refrigerator up in here. Fix this kitchen up just a little bit. Don't need to do a whole hell of a lot in here. Kitchen doesn't look bad. Hell, the countertops could even stay. You got a washer and dryer area with pantry space. Let's put a stackable in here. This is my idea. Somebody could have a totally different idea. Put a stackable in there to make more space. And now you've got decent pantry space. There's that. So here's a bedroom that looks super clustered. I don't know if you have a closet or if you don't have enough closet space, but you can definitely tell they need some closet space with these racks right here. A lot of shit going on in here. Now, here's where we're going to get. You're going to need to keep an open mind, okay? The bathroom needs some work. We need to blow this bathroom out. Something's got to happen. And here is why. When you're sitting here taking a shit, what? That's crazy. I'm reading this comment from this Prison Facts person, and I don't know where you heard that at. I don't know who you are. I know that you're a borderline troll. I've gathered that much from you. You have asked some at least halfway insightful shit that's added to the conversation, but I don't know where you're getting that information from. Shiflet literally just messaged me not long ago. When was it? January the 16th, I got a message from Shiflet. Three days ago, Shiflet was just posting. I absolutely need to verify that. I'll call him. He does go to sleep super early, too.
Hello, my friend.
Hey, brother.
What's going on?
Hey, man, I hope I didn't wake you up.
No, I ain't asleep.
You doing okay?
No, not really, Joe.
Well, I don't want to talk about it right this second, but I was just thinking about you, and I just wanted to call and check on you. If you're available tomorrow, I'm going to give you a call. Let's continue this conversation.
Yeah, I have 2 knees put in and a hip. I'm in bad shape right now.
Oh, the hip. Yeah, I remember you were in a lot of pain with that the last time that I saw you.
Last time I talked to you, you can add 50 more points to that.
Jesus Christ, brother. I'm sorry to hear that. Look, I'm going to give you a call tomorrow, and
With a cane now.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, I'll give you a call tomorrow, and let's have a conversation. All right.
All right, no problem. Thank you for thinking of me too. I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Absolutely, brother. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Okay.
All right, darling.
All right. Bye. Yeah. Bear with me one moment. Prison Facts, I'm about to smack you in your fucking shit real quick. Oh, God. Where you at, you son of a bitch? Come here now. Come here. There you are. I got you. I just put a... Stop moving. There we are. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, he's got some bad health issues going on. And it's sad to see that shit too. Last time I seen him, he's got, God bless him, so many problems with his leg. He just was saying he had a whole bunch of pins put in his legs, and he's doing a lot worse now, walking with a cane. But shout out to Shiflett. What a piece of shit you were for even saying something like that. Anyways, let me get back to the house, and glad to know that I was able to get to the root of that right then and there. And really, the bigger root was, who are you? Who are you, Prison Facts? In the words of so many, by Felicia. And it's crazy because I know you're still here and you can't say a fucking thing. Log into your other account. All right, anyways, can we get back to remodels? This is Joe Does Stuff. Can we... Don't make me bring the Bobo back. You don't want that side of me. That shit hurt a lot of feelings back in the day. All right, anyways. Alien. Yeah, he's going to need somebody to take that business over. And I ain't the one. The last time we went out there, I thought we was not coming back. Last time we went out there, I didn't think we was coming back. All right, folks, getting back to this remodel right here. So if you're sitting here taking a shit, your feet are going to be in this bathtub. Now, another interesting fact to mention is if you thought my tile, there was something going on with my tile, look at this bull-nose tile situation we got going on right here. And forget all of that. This is a tile that needs to be, this is a tub that almost looks like a clawfoot tub missing the claw feet. Water damage taking place up in here. This is one of them tubs that actually needs to be put inside of something, right? Like you got these sides that are just exposed like this. Prison Facts had no facts at all. No facts. You gave me a great idea for a video, though. I will eat off of that. I'm going to film that video probably tomorrow. Could a person from Red Onion survive at Indian Creek? That's a great topic for video. Anyway, so we got to blow this bathroom out. This toilet is way too close to this tub. So my thought is we need to turn this toilet that way. But is that even possible with this vanity right here? That's a 12-inch vanity or something to the likes of. If you've got a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house, you got to do better with your bathroom. Folks, they done painted the walls of this joint so pink, they painted the baseboard and the quarter round as well. Right? Like, damn, this joint is just ugly as shit. So the bathroom is definitely one of the worst features in this house, but really no big deal at all. Like, we're going to tear a wall down, make that bathroom bigger, better, and all that good jazz. So the bathroom was definitely something that needed to be done. This looks like the master bedroom right here. This looks like a relatively good-sized bedroom. Backyard, you've got a garage. Garage is ugly as shit, but I mean, shit, you got a backyard, you got a garage. It looks good, right? Little 1,000-square-foot home. I don't know what's going on with this section right here. You got a driveway. We could put some gravel down right there. This was the house. $86,000 they wanted for this house. I was ready to make this deal happen today. I'm like, damn, $20,000 or less. You're going to be able to turn this thing around and put this thing right back on the market for $150,000. I would learn from my realtors today this thing probably could sell for $160,000, $170,000, but where we lost it at was I was trying to go check this joint out, put the offer in. There were 11 offers on this house. This thing's only been on the market for 5 days. 11 offers. And they're not showing the house anymore. They're going to go over their offers tomorrow, and then they're going to figure it out. So that was one of the houses right there that I was very hopeful on. And, you know, just because it's a little house, it's bigger than the little houses that I've done in the past. That thing could have turned an easy dollar in a short amount of time. Or 20,000 easy dollars, or 30,000 easy dollars in a short amount of time. So long as HVAC was good, roof was good, foundation was good. If we could have passed, and electrical was updated to at least not knob and tubing. If we could have passed those 4 inspection requirements, this thing would have been where it was. And it must have, because 11 people have put offers in on this. Keith, shout out to you, brother. Maya says, depends on the roof and foundation. Absolutely. Absolutely. Variety. Moon Pie was asking what the Bobo was. Yeah, Bobo just equals having a conversation, kicking the Bobo. A little prison terminology from another life. From another life. Yo, we got Shiflet on here, man. That was pretty good. Last time I saw him, I was buying some crab meat from him. So, S. Michael says, where I live, this house would cost $270,000 where I am. Yeah, I bet it could. Hey, Keith, thank you very much for that too, brother. Yeah, man, real estate's wild. So there was another house. I'll show you one more real quick, and that'll be it. Not a whole hell of a lot to this house. Oh, shit, I just lost it. There it is. And I had a long conversation with... Oh, shit. I was still on the screen capture? Was I? Oh. Guess I was. Yeah, I had a long conversation about it. I hope I didn't pull up anything crazy. I got some wild shit. I got a lot of windows open up here. What is this? Going to see the mental health. I'm in the marketplace. What am I? Oh, man, I'm looking at free building supplies. Damn, this is a decent little amount of shit right here. We got a scrap metal. We got a bag of some freaking concrete patch. We got some all-purpose joint compound, some shingles. I don't know what that is. Some kind of trim or quarter round or something. We got a 1x, and we got a 2x6, or maybe a 2x8. This is definitely coming out of a flipped house. This actually looks like some leftover flip shit. Free building materials, come get them. If you're not coming to get them, we're throwing them away. This is definitely coming out of a flip. You can tell there's the for sale sign right there. There's the for sale sign. Right there. Love life. How you doing? How you doing? All right, anyways, where was that? All right, keep an open mind. This was another house that was on my radar. $92,000, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,450 square feet. Problem with this house is this is in downtown Newport News. Referred to as bad news, referred to as not a great area. I like to look at lot lines. They're important to me. $92,000 for this house. What's selling around this house? Well, that one sold for $70,000. That one sold for $40,000. That one sold for $83,000. Where are the nice houses at? Here's one for $33,000. There's one that sold for $19,000. Like, for real though? Who got this? Oh, Big Boss Man says, when do you close on your house? Soon. Very soon. That was a 2-1, and it was 1,400 square feet. That one sold for $19,000 2 years ago. Somebody got them a deal with that joint. Damn, somebody got them a deal. Around this, I guess a good way to do it is we go down here. We can look at some comparables because they always got some. So here's a 4.2 that's for sale right now for $95,000. Here's a 3.2 that's for sale right now for $107,000. Again, we're in a bad area right here, and I wish I could show you better than I could tell you. I can't get a... Can we Google Earth this joint? There we go. Let's get the street view at the very least. See what we're up against right here. Okay, so here's our house right here. All right. So what I'm looking for is I'm looking for newer houses, right? We got nothing. Vacant lot. Baltimore looking shit right here. Like, this is not going to sell. Let's go down the street a little bit. So if you renovate a house and you're right next to all this shit, like, this is not where anybody wants to live at, not to mention the area. Now, my realtors tell me it's crazy because this area is selling as well. And why wouldn't it be? Because people are flipping out in this area. So you never know. Maybe this area comes up. We look at this house. It's a 3.2, 1,400 square feet, $92,000. I don't know. This ain't the one. It sits on a huge fucking crawl. And it's got a decent kitchen. Dining room area. Looks like it's got HVAC. Nothing too crazy with it. Bathroom ain't really hitting on shit. That bathroom definitely ain't too bad or ain't really hitting on shit. Washer and dryer area, water heater, electrical doesn't look like it's from 1940, so that's a good sign. Studer vent running up the exterior of the house. I hate seeing shit like that, but it doesn't look too bad. The problem is I don't know that if you put the money into this house that you would get the return that you're seeking for it. So we'll live to fight another day, and we'll keep on looking. The one that we really wanted, it was gone. Michelle says you can't even get a mobile home in Florida for $20K. Yeah. Florida's a lot of bustling with the flipping as well. Justin says where I live, a one-bedroom apartment going for $1,500 a month. You got that around here too, to a certain degree, but not everything's going to be like that. This is very variety pack. You got the cheap shit and you got the higher cost of living areas. So there is that. Stay away from the hood, Joe. That hood, Joe. Yeah. My realtors were like, you're going to be out there. You got to be leaving your tools and shit out there. You got to watch that type of shit. And you're right. You're damn sure right. Folks, that's all I got for today. I've got my eyes on a couple of other houses, and if anything develops with those, I'll definitely be sharing that with you guys. I did this live show on tonight, Wednesday, because I was anticipating that I was going to be going out of town tomorrow. Well, because we've got bad weather coming in, and because because the weather down in Florida is going to be shit this weekend. We just changed that around. We'll take a trip next month sometime. So with that, I'll be able to focus on videos, and I'm going to film some stuff for Joe Does Stuff specifically. I've got one video for sure that I'll be sharing with you guys, but I can't even share that video because I literally just did the houses here, and that's what it was. It was a little house reaction video. Who knows? We'll get into something. I'll do another live show probably on Sunday. I like doing Sunday. Tuesday and Sundays are really the days that I'm going for. I like those two oddball days. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up for right now. Hey, I think that this thing was pretty enjoyable. I enjoyed being able to kick it with you guys, and I hope I made this entertaining for you. We heard some conspiracy theories about, people preying on people's downfall with Shiflet, and thank God I was able to call him and get him on the line and hear that he's doing okay. He's still with us. So don't ever come in here and try to say that somebody's passed away and you don't know what the hell you're talking about. And saying that you heard it on the After Prison Show fan page at that, when I know that's a damn lie. That's how I know you was a troll. You said too much. You said enough without saying anything at all. I heard Shiflet died. Oh, I heard it on the After Prison Show fan page. I know where you came from. You said enough to let me know. Yeah, anyways. Hey, if you haven't had a chance to check out any of these APS videos I've been doing, hey, man, go check them out. I'm trying to tell you I'm enjoying just keeping people on their toes, never knowing what to expect with the different videos. Fun time here tonight, folks. Go watch The Ozark Season 4 if you're not watching that. I'm in the middle of, I'm on episode 3 right now. And if you haven't seen Archive 81 on Netflix, check that out also. Very good. Very good shows. Gary, yes, the P.O. Box is definitely still open. Check that out. What did I say? Check that out? Yeah, it is still open. So send that. I'm kidding. I guess was the only way I can respond to that. You guys have a great one, man. Thank you so much for taking the time to rock with me. I look forward to talking with you guys again on Sunday, and I'll have some videos between now and then for sure. Somebody had left a comment on the After Prison Show video today. They said, Joe's not doing stuff anymore. Well, I am. And damn it, there'll be some videos coming to prove it. Have a great evening, and I'll talk with you guys again